Welcome to Beatmaking for Beginners. In this episode, I'll be demonstrating how to create drum tracks with the Redrum step sequencer. In a previous tutorial, I demonstrated how to program drums using MIDI. The Redrum also has a step sequencer that allows you to create drum patterns. Let's take a look at the Redrum and its components. One of the main components of the Redrum are the sample cells. You can load up to 10 samples in one Redrum. In each cell you can control parameters like volume, length, velocity, pitch, tone, panning. And as for creating patterns, the main elements are the blocks that you select, the amount of steps, resolution, edit steps, and the dynamic, as well as pattern select. And what makes it all go is hitting play or run. So I'll start a pattern with 16 steps and then build upon it to make it 64 steps. The pattern that I'm creating is going to be at 154 BPM, so it'll have fast-paced hi-hats. At this tempo, 16 steps means one measure, so I'll only need to click in one kick drum on block 1. So for cells 2 and 3, you hit select down here. And I'll only need one snare, and that'll be on block 9. Bring these down. Alright, so here's what we have: a simple kick and a snare. Now let's add in hi-hats. I want to play eighth notes, so I'll select every other block. Now what I like to do when I program drums with MIDI is use two hi-hats at different velocities. With the step sequencer here, you can just change the dynamic from medium to soft. So I'll change every second hi-hat to soft. And you'll see the difference. Also, I'll have an open hi-hat playing on the upbeats. So I'll click block 5 and block 13. Now it's time to make this pattern 64 steps. I'll turn on the metronome and count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 measures. Alright, I want the same hi-hat pattern for the second and the third bar playing eighth notes. So select channel 5 and then go to edit steps, go to 17 through 32, that would be the second bar, and program the same pattern. And just change the dynamic here. Do that for 33 through 48. And then in the fourth bar, I'll click the last two blocks as well as the red light above it. This enables flam, which moves the resolution up 1 so it plays 30-second notes, which is a technique used in a lot of trap beats. So here are the hi-hats for 4 bars. Now the snare is going to hit on the same beat for all 4 bars, so I'll click in block 9 for steps 17 through 64. And do the same for the second snare. Alright, here's the hi-hat and the snare for 4 bars. To break up the monotony in the drum pattern, I'll add in some extra kick drums. Right now, on 1 through 16, the kick is only on 1. So for 17 through 32, I'll have it hit on the 1 and on 7. 33 through 48, 1 and 7. And then for the last bar, 49 through 64, I'll choose 1, 7, and 11. Here's how that sounds. Alright, and I'll go back now and choose the open hi-hat, which I forgot, and program that for the other 3 bars. Just hit 5 and 13. Alright. And the drum pattern should now be completed. Now I'll demonstrate how to build a beat by sequencing multiple patterns. I've made a few alternate patterns based on the original by right-clicking, hitting copy pattern, and then going to an empty pattern, right-clicking and hitting paste pattern. And now to wrap things up, I'll show you how to automate changing patterns within the Reason sequencer. So first you want to right click on the pattern select, and hit Edit Automation, and that makes a lane for pattern select on the Reason sequencer in the Redrum track. Select the pencil tool and then come down to the drop down menu, select pattern. We'll go with A3. And then I'll draw that out for 8 bars. and then select A4 and draw that out for 8 bars. Here's how that sounds. Thanks for watching Beatmaking for Beginners. If you have any suggestions for tutorials, you can leave them in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel and visit my blog for all updates from SureShot Media.